Hi, everybody. This is Celia Faye Meisel, energetic and spiritual alignment coach, and welcome to the very first episode of Feature Friday. Feature Friday is a bi-weekly interview series where I will be interviewing and spotlighting up-and-coming energy workers. So you're going to see intuitives, spiritual healers, energy healers, mediums, channels, basically all of the talented energy workers that I come across on my journey. So today we are going to be featuring as very special guest. Her name is Mischa Brooks. And Mischa Brooks is a coach. She's a dream healer. She works with angels and crystals, and she's also a dragon healer. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about working with the energy of dragons. So I'm just going to get this shared into my group here, and I am going to wait a second for Mischa to join live. All right. And this will give a second for people to hop on and join. Okay. All right. So let's see if I can invite here. Let's see, I don't see my invite mode. All right. All right, so we are just waiting a second for Mischa to join us. And this just shared into my group. Oh, here she is. Okay, so I've seen Mischa. All right. And we're just waiting for her to come on. Here she is. Hi. We're getting the tech figured out.
I'm so bad with tech.
Oh, you're fine.
Yay.
Oh, it's fine. Yes. So welcome,
Yay.
Mischa. It's awesome to have you here.
Me? Uh-oh.
Yeah, we were a little
okay,
frozen.
There you are.
Okay, we're good. All right.
Okay.
We'll stay still and we'll talk slowly. Okay, we're getting a little bit of, we're frozen here.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. All right, so Mischa, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yes, I would love to. Thank you so much for having me,
You're
Celia.
welcome.
I'm very, very honored. I'm very excited, so thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm Mischa Brooks. I am a dream healer and coach, as well as dragon Reiki master and angel and crystal healer. So I basically just use energy to do healings, and I do it all those different ways. So yeah, I'm excited. So I'm just kind of one of your emerging entrepreneurs. So I'm very excited to get some momentum going and really teach people about all of this. So
Yes.
it's a great tool, and I love working with it. So
Fabulous.
yeah.
Yes, I feel like on the online space, we see a lot of energy workers and coaches who are already established, and they've kind of, and they're the ones that are getting the spotlight. And I feel that it's important to bring up our up and comers as well, so that, because there's all of those different phases of the journey. And so today we're going to be talking about your work with the dragons, and how they work in your life and how you work with them and your clients. And then I think I have some notes here. We're going to talk about a little bit about the history of dragons and really why the dragons are here to work with us now. I think that's such a great point. So go for it.
Okay. Well, first of all, a lot of people don't realize that dragons really are real. They're just on a different vibration than us. So they are in different realms. So they've been around forever, and they are between the 4th dimension all the way up to the 9th dimension, and there's different dragons that are in different dimensions. Some of them can travel between the 4th and the 9th, but they're just on a different vibration than us. So once we raise our vibration to the 4th dimension level or above, then we can actually see the dragons. But they are always there with us. So if we are willing to connect with them, then they will connect with us. So I always recommend that anybody who's had a interest in dragons, or if you feel like all of a sudden you're seeing dragon pictures a lot, or they're just kind of in the back of your mind, then that's a clue that they're trying to connect with you and they want to connect with you. So if we have that desire, then we can absolutely connect with them through different energy and different tools such as meditation. So they're there and they're wanting us to connect because they love the earth, they love mankind, and one of their jobs is to help us ascend to those different levels of consciousness. We, as you know, we're going through the new golden age, the new golden era right now. And so as light workers, we have a lot of work to do. So it's really about bringing back in the balance of the feminine energy and the masculine energy, and so that we can ascend to those higher levels of consciousness. Because up until 2012, we've been basically ruled by the masculine energy. And so now the feminine energy is starting to come into play more. And their job is to really help us rise in our consciousness and in our ways of thinking so that we can help other people do that. So it's just a matter of connecting with them on these different vibrations. So.
Yes. And everything is, you're totally aligned with what I'm seeing and feeling as well. Mm-hmm. So, so when I picture a dragon, I think fire and then what comes into mind is almost like Lord Ganesha, right? The remover of obstacles. Right. And I see that fire as like, calling on, that fire to help us to burn away those things that don't serve us. But how else might we call on dragons really to align with that feminine energy? Because to me, a dragon is a very masculine sort of, feeling. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, it's funny. There's different types of dragons. So one thing that's really interesting is we all have a personal dragon. And usually our personal dragon is the same element as our astrological sign. Oh. Like my personal dragon is but they can be more than one element too. My personal dragon is a water and air dragon. So there's all different types of dragons out there, and they have different personalities. They have different things that they're good at, and they specialize in their element. So, water dragon is just like the zodiac. It's based on, they're very emotional and help you connect, like they're very ruled by the moon type of a thing. The fire dragons are really great at burning up those lower energies. Okay. And helping us connect, like to the root chakra is the red dragon. And also helping us light up our passion and doing what we're meant to do, following our life purpose and getting those creative energies. And let's see what else. The air dragon is really about connecting to spirit and can help us balance our crown chakra, our third eye chakra. There's so much that they can do. It's just a matter of thinking in a different way. So another thing they're really good at is dream work. So they can go into your dreams at night and help you with the night healing. And they can go into your past lives and burn up old memories that no longer serve you, that have been affecting you in this lifetime. When you're ready, then, that's what they do. They remove all those obstacles. So it's really amazing. Okay, there we go. We had a session with Amy, and she actually saw my red dragon burn up. There was 3 people, shadows behind me, and this red dragon just blew fire and burned that up. And she saw a bunch of other people behind me. So that was all these issues with my past life, but these 3, after she told me about it, I go, I'm going through my 3rd divorce,
Yeah.
and she got chills. So it just totally burned up all those connections and all that drama and all that, all those beliefs that had been up until that point holding me back. So that's another thing that they're really good at, is just when you're emotionally ready to let something go, they'll just take care of it for you.
Yes.
Another thing that they do is, if you are on your way traveling somewhere, you can call in the earth dragons or the earth and fire dragons to light up your path, to clear the obstacles for you, to make your path smooth and to protect you. They're really good about going very deep under the earth and in different realms to light up the ley lines, to make things clear, and they'll put a area of protection around you of up to 1 kilometer. So you can ask them, please light up under my home, light up under my kids' school, light up, my path to work to keep us safe. And they love to do that. They just love attention, so they want to be asked. They want you to remember to ask them for help. And then they're there, and all you have to do is just believe that it's done, and it's done. So they're quite versatile.
I can feel
what
that.
they can do to help us.
And I can feel as you talk about them how there's like a vibration, like a gentle vibration that I'm feeling,
Mm-hmm.
as you come through. So I can feel that gentle love and a loyalty, to help you and be there for you. I'm getting chills as we talk about it.
Yay.
And, something else too is, as you were telling me about that, because I'm always just reading the energy of everything that I do. It's like how I've built my business. And that's really how you and I connected, was in another Facebook group. You were talking about dragons and, just like an interaction got started. And so that's what happens as it's like that instantaneous transmutation of energy. And here you are wearing your red shirt, with your red dragon in your corner. And, we're on this Facebook Live. And I think that that's just such a testament to any of the energy work that we're doing, that it's instantaneous and powerful. And like you said, if we believe and we trust, those miracles and transformations are going to happen right away. And the other thing I really got from what you were saying too was how the results are immediate on the earth plane. So it feels like they're more connected to us. And we really need that as energy workers, right? Because we're so open and we're always communing with spirit, but we are here to really bring right now, root and seed these multidimensional energies onto our planet.
Yes. We have so much work to do on this planet, and they are here to help us. So they are, they're just another connection from source and from our higher self to come down to us to help us ascend, and the more people that reach out to the dragons, then the faster pause. Okay, there we go. So, and one of the things that I absolutely love about the healings and the connecting with the energy is just what you said. It is so quick. I mean, you can feel it immediately, and you can do it from anywhere. You can be, at work, and if you have maybe, let's say, a customer that's really rude or something, all you have to do is mentally think of the dragons, and they will be there to basically give you that power and that confidence. And they're very protective creatures. So like if they come to you and you are going through something that, someone's being mean or rude or whatever, they will protect you from that energy and from that person, and they will like literally blow the fire at them and make it stop. So they're very protective of their people that they help, and then they also are good at connecting you, like you said, like how we connected, to the right people. So it's really amazing how they work and how they can work in so many different levels, and it's just instant, the connection that you feel from the energy, from the healing, from the protection, and it's like nothing else I've ever done before. So it's amazing. They also work directly with the angels, so a lot of people don't realize that. So like the blue dragon, it works directly with Archangel Michael. And the dragons can go down into different levels than even the angels can. So they work hand in hand. And a lot of people don't realize that either. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, when you were describing the dragon realm, I immediately said, oh, it sounds like the angelic realm, because I've done a ton of work with the 9 angelic realms, and it sound very similar. So I could see how they're parallel. And then the angels work very differently than the dragons. So I can see how when you bring that energy together, how it just quantifies the whole experience. So tell us a little bit about how you work with your clients. Like, do you pair them and kind of introduce them to their dragon, or are you doing just more energy healing, or even are the dragons calling you into like a new level within how you show up and work?
Well, I'm being called into a few different ways to work with a dragon. Okay. So like this morning before this interview, I just recorded a new meditation to help you meet your special dragon.
Ooh, so I love yay! I can't wait to do that one.
So, I know. I will post that after we're done here, and you guys can try it out. And please let me know what you think.
Okay.
But my dragons talk to me in meditation, like it's so funny, and I never know which one's going to come through, and they're all different. So like my red dragon is very strong and not really, he's a man of few words, but when he speaks, it's powerful. The yellow dragon is very charismatic and would probably be an actor if it was a human. I mean, very flamboyant and talkative, and will give me 3 pages of notes. Oh, wow. So they're all different. So I like to do a meditation to help you kind of connect in a different level of your mindset, so that when you go about your daily life, it's easier after that to connect. Like once you connect to your special dragon, then it's easier to call them in. But I like to, until people get used to it, I like to just see what's going on with them, and then I will know basically what type of dragon energy that they would need, and then just really call in that energy and send it to them. Or else I also like to do it in night healing, so in dreams. So since the dragons can go on many different levels of consciousness, they can travel in the dream state very easily. So if someone is having a lot of anxiety or insomnia or nightmares, it's really beneficial to call in a dragon to protect them during their dream state. And that way they're not bringing back any negative entities, because
Okay.
sometimes we can do that when we don't realize we're doing it.
Yep.
You know, like if you ever have that feeling that something just isn't right when you wake up and you
Yep.
have this day that you're just like, what is going on? You probably unknowingly brought back some type of an entity in your sleep.
Okay.
So the dragons can protect that from happening. So that's another way I like to send healing and energy is just through night healing through that. But there's so many different ways, and it just really depends on what the person is going through.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we were taught by one of my teachers that when night terrors are taking place, that's actually going into the negative astrals, and that there's 7 levels of
Mhm.
negative astrals, and it's basically hell. So I can see,
Mhm.
and how those can be portalways that are open from past lives, from different traumas.
Yeah.
It can also be like a loved one is trapped there, and
Yep.
and they need to be ushered out. So I can see how powerful that is. And, in this moment, I
Mhm.
just really want to hold that intention for you, Mischa, that the people that need your work, that they're able to easily find you. And,
Thank
because
you.
there's a lot of people that they really need that. And I feel that it's easy for energy workers and because I'm also supporting awakened, newly awakened individuals. And that's also a part of this interview series as well. Like there's so many different tools, and we have to get onto our alignment path so we can find those people that are our right facilitators and be open to receive that exact healing that we need.
Yep.
It's just so important. So how can people connect with you? Beyond this video, we're going to share your meditation.
Yeah.
But how can people find you so that they can connect with you if they want to learn more, or, keep a lookout for some programs or offerings that you're going to have in the future?
Yes. Yes. I have a Facebook group. It's
Okay.
called Orenda Endeavors. It's Orenda, so Orenda.
Okay.
Endeavors, and I post a lot of stuff in that group,
Okay.
a lot of meditations, videos, a lot of information. So that's the best way to get a hold
Okay.
of me because I put so much in there.
Yes.
And then I am on SoundCloud. That's where
Okay.
I do all of my meditations. So you can follow me on there as well.
Okay.
And then the name of my business is Sanjo Dream Healing.
Okay.
So Sanjo. Sanjo means to dream. So that's why it's named that.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I had a
So,
really interesting dream time experience the other day, and maybe I'll tell you about it on Messenger. I've been opening up about it. Like, who do I talk to about this? Because,
awesome.
because I've been noticing that in the early morning, like my higher self is coming in, and sort of like I was reading that there's so much healing and so much teaching that is happening to us in dream time right now, that our
Mhm.
higher self is kind of protecting us, from knowing exactly what's happening. And I feel like my higher self has sort of lifted the veil, and I've been having animal totem visits. The
Oh,
eagle,
wow.
that was my spirit of the eagle meditation, came in a dream. I had the sea turtle visiting me.
Wow.
Other
Oh,
dimensional beings. I actually, well, I guess I'll just say it on the live stream, but I had an other dimensional being come to me in dream time a couple nights ago and do a healing and work on its Akashic records. And after that,
oh,
and after that,
what a gift.
I had new gifts opening up. And I told one of my
Oh,
clients, you
wow.
might be here. We were on a call yesterday. I told her about this. And so she said that the new gifts opening up might be like my payment for doing the work on the being. So it's just like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? It's like really,
Wow. That's awesome. And when we have lots of moon energy like we have lately with the
okay.
blood moon, full
Yeah.
moon, eclipse, that will intensify our dreams, as well as,
Oh,
you know, things like that happening, being visited by different beings, whether it's in your dream state or meditation or another way. But that's probably also why that happened at
yes.
that time, is because of all
Yes.
that energy. Yes.
Yes. And I mean, I can remember like it's Akashic record and, and it's like, It's really powerful. So that's good to know and very
Yeah.
enlightening for our
Yeah.
audience as well. Well, great. So when you
Yeah.
post the link, go ahead and share your group as well so we can join that group and
Okay.
follow you
Yep.
and connect with your work. And I'm
Awesome.
just so excited to watch your evolution and, watch your
Thank
business grow.
you. Yeah.
And you're just such a sweet, beautiful soul. And are there
Thank
any
you
final
so much.
words that you want to share with our viewers today?
Just I'm being guided to tell everybody just to trust. Trust what you're seeing, trust what you're feeling, trust your intuition because everything means something. And sometimes the messages come as just subtle little hints. So just take that moment to just pause and reflect and just really try to tune into what your guides, your spirits, or the dragons, or your higher self is trying to tell you. So,
It's so important. It's so important. Well,
yeah,
thank you so
that
much,
was,
Mischa. Thank you, everybody,
thank
for
you, Celia.
joining. If you guys have any
Yes, thank you,
questions,
everybody.
after the replay, and you're watching this later, or you just have some things that pop in, go ahead and, pop your questions
Okay.
in the comments, and Mischa and I will, monitor this feed here. But thank you guys so much. I wish you just a blessed day. Friday is an awesome day to
Thank
manifest
you.
and, set your
Yeah.
intentions. And we'll be back in a couple weeks with Linda Lang, who's an energetic healer. So to your infinite empowerment, this is Celia Faye Meisel and Mischa Brooks, and we'll see you soon.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome.